Hi, welcome to my channel. Affected by corona pandemic, once again, the year 2021 highlighted the importance of television as a very influential media. Join me to take a look at the top 10 series of the year from the perspective of critics. Number 10. Only Murders in the Building. Creators, Steve Martin and John Hoffman. Cast, Steve Martin, Martin Short and Selena Gomez. Network, Hulu. Country of origin, United States. Rating in Rotten Tomatoes, 100. In order to solve the intricacies of its crime story, this comedy crime mystery puts American actress and singer Selena Gomez alongside two successful and veteran comedy actors, Steve Martin and Martin Short, and ultimately makes a winning combination from this group. During 2021, the TV series Only Murders in the Building was one of the most satisfying series that attracted the attention of audiences and critics. It might be argued that this satisfactory quality was in some degree a surprise. The main characters of the series are neighbors in a wealthy neighborhood in Manhattan, which is full of strange and peculiar people. The neighbors become shocked by the terrible fate of one of the building's residents. Steve Martin and Martin Short have formed a very funny couple that the series can completely rely on their combined performance, and Gomez also accompanies them skillfully. Gomez's comic presence along with the two has created a special and balanced trio. These three people are serious fans of crime stories, and after the murder takes place, they come to the conclusion that they can make a great podcast of it. Of course, in the middle of comic theme of this series, deep human emotions such as compassion and regret are present that increases the impact of the series on the audiences. Number 9. WandaVision. Creator, Jack Schaffer. Cast, Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany and Deborah Jo Rupp. Network, plus Disney. Country of origin, United States. Rating in Rotten Tomatoes, 91. With this superhero comedy that is stylistically influenced by older television works and have elaborate background stories, Marvel has taken its ever-expanding cinema world in a new direction. It seems that Marvel's decision to launch and then develop its cinema world through this kind of series was very risky. Inspired by famous sitcoms such as The Dick Van Dyke Show and I Love Lucy, Schaffer, the creator of the TV series, has created a stunning work of art that acts masterfully in recreating old spaces. Different episodes of the series represent various decades. For instance, filmed before a live studio audience, Don't Touch That Dial and Not in Color are respectively related to 1950s, 1960s, and 1970s. Of course, beyond making fun of older TV shows, WandaVision uses a very detailed and elegant artistic direction, special acting styles, powerful camera, and effective visual effects to best convey the atmosphere of different time periods to its audience. Number 8. Squid Game. Creator, Hwang Dong-hyuk. Cast, Lee Jung-jae, Park Hae-soo and Wai Ha-jun. Network, Netflix. Country of origin, South Korea. Rating in Rotten Tomatoes, 94. The Korean series Squid Game, which is one of the latest products of Netflix, achieved astonishing popularity worldwide during 2021 and in fact was this year's hit. This TV series is a thriller from survival subgenre. In Seoul, people who are in financial trouble or deeply in debt enter a series of simple and childish games whose ultimate winner receives about $38 million as a prize, but losing the game has horrible consequences and leads to death. Squid Game has high production quality, but in a way it is difficult and annoying to watch it. One season of the show has been released in 9 episodes and is available to Netflix viewers. The series has similarities to other movies and series such as Battle Royale, The Hunger Games, Black Mirror, and Parasite. Although Netflix expected the series to be a success in South Korea, what happened after the series was released was far beyond initial predictions. In 4 days, the series turned into the most popular show of the network in the United States, faster than any other non-English series ever released by Netflix. If we want to compare the statistics with the situation of traditional TV networks, we would face strange numbers. The number of audiences of Squid Game is more than the number of 18 to 49-year-old audiences of 40 popular series of last year combined. The 9 episodes of the series that has been released so far depicts a picture of the hundreds of Korean citizens who somehow belong to the margins of the society. A father who is in debt, a factory worker, a North Korean fugitive, and so on. People who have entered a children's competition hoping to win the grand prize of about $38 million. The losers get killed, and the rich who pay for the cost of the game watch this strange battle over the lives of humans, which apparently is related to a simple game. As it is obvious, the storyline is closely linked to the social situation, and it has been produced at a time when citizens of South Korea, which is one of the rich countries in Asia, are unhappy about the growing class distinction. Of course, these discontents are not limited to South Korea and have probably roots in many European and American countries, and this makes the film's theme interesting for a wide range of audiences around the world. Number 7. The White Lotus. Creator: Mike White. Cast: Murray Bartlett, Connie Britton, and Jennifer Coolidge. Network: HBO. Country of origin: United States. Rating in Rotten Tomatoes: 88. The White Lotus series is based on the conflicts between the employees of a resort called White Lotus in Hawaii and its rich guests. As the resort manager explains to the employees about the special guests, they should treat these guests like sensitive children who want to be the spoiled kids of this luxury hotel. White Lotus is a 6-episode dark comedy based on class distinction and follows the story of troubles that takes place in one of Hawaiian paradises. This series should be considered as the continuation of a series of works that deals with the rich and class distinction between them and lower classes, movies like Parasite and Knives Out, or series like Succession. Number 6. Succession. Creator: Jesse Armstrong. Cast: Chaim Ebos, Nicholas Braun, and Brian Cox. Network: HBO. Country of origin: United States. Rating in Rotten Tomatoes: 94. Succession is a brilliant comic and at the same time a tragic series about capitalists and elites active in large companies, which is created by British comedy writer Jesse Armstrong. The entire series focuses on one simple question: who will succeed Logan, a scary man and a media titan like Rupert Murdoch, and will run his vast media complex? Although at first it seems that Kendall, one of his sons, is the successor, but we soon find out that neither he nor his siblings, who are as thirsty for power as he is, have been nominated for the position. For almost 2 seasons, numerous characters follow the lucrative position of CEO and power like vultures, but even after his illness, Logan clings to his chair with all his might and enjoys watching his children fighting over power. It seems that Succession is a series about wealth, but in fact it's more about trauma. Eventually, from the point of view of the series, these two issues are closely related. In its deeper layers, Succession shows that uncontrolled capitalism is often a kind of deviance that stems from childhood sorrow that is repeated over generations. Humans often use money to fill their inner voids, but what if you had a terrible childhood and now you have all the money in the world? What if that void is never filled? It can be said that Succession begins with this theme in the early seasons. During 2021, we watched the 3rd season of Succession being broadcasted. Like previous seasons, in this season 2, we see dramatic games of power being handed over, but this time the power struggle among the members of the wealthy family was more interesting than the other 2 seasons because the script was more entertaining and impressive than ever. One of the constant strengths of this series is its sharp dialogues, and in this regard, the 3rd season is better than the other ones. You can watch the rest of this review in the next video. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Please support my channel. Thank you for your time.